Hello and welcome to March's wrap-up video, where I wrap up the month of March, where I talk about the books I've read, the movies I've watched, the things I did, and just some of my favorite stuff. So, let's get started. First thing I'm going to talk about are the books I read this month. I did not read a lot of books this month. I kind of got into a reading slump. This month I only read 3 books. The first book that I read was Take the Key and Lock Her Up by Ally Carter. This is the 3rd book in the Embassy Row series. I also think this was the final book in the series. I mean, I hope not, because I love Ally Carter's series and her writing. Since I can't really describe the premise of this book without giving away the first 2 books, I'm just going to tell you this is about a girl whose mom died, but she kind of has gone a little crazy because of that, because she thinks she knows what happens, but it's really not what happened, and like people are telling her different things about how her mom died, but she lives in Embassy Row and she's just trying to uncover the truth about what happened. I don't think that was a great description, but it's what I can give you. This book I gave 4 out of 5 stars. The second book that I read was the book club's book of the month, and that was The Life-Changing Magic of Not Giving a Fuck by Sarah Knight. This is a parody based off of the book The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, which is all about how to clean your living space and your office space. But this is just about tidying up your mind. I thought it was really good. It was funny. It had its funny, sarcastic moments. But overall, it definitely did help, because it helps you think about the things that you actually care about and the things that you don't actually care about. But overall, I did enjoy this book, so I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. And the last book that I read was Twisted Palace by Erin Watt. This is the 3rd and final book in the, oh my god, what is this series called? The Royals series. You've heard me talk about it before in all the other videos. I love this series. It is very sexy, but I'm not going to give you the premise of this book, because I gave the premise to this book in January's wrap-up. So if you want to hear the premise, just go watch January's wrap-up. So this, I think, had a really great conclusion to the series as well. I enjoyed every second of reading this book. It really gets your heart racing and pumping, even in the not sexy ways, even in the oh my god, what's gonna happen kind of ways. I gave this 4.5 out of 5 stars. Now on to the movies I watched this month. This month I started watching 1 movie a day. So every day I watched a movie, but most of the movies I watch are the movies that I already own and I've already watched them before. But I'm not going to really give descriptive details about all the movies, because there are too many to talk about. That would take up way too much time. So I'm just gonna show them to you, and obviously the ones that I've seen before, I own them, there's a reason why I own them, there's a reason I'm watching it again. I like those movies. The only movies I'm actually going to really talk about are the movies that I haven't seen before, and it was my first time watching them this month, and those I'll talk about after I show you all the movies that I watched. You're going to see a theme with the movies, because to make it easier to watch all my movies, 1 movie a day, it's easier to watch them just in alphabetical order. It's easier way to keep track of all the movies I've watched. Alright, so let's go. The 5th Wave, 13 going on 30, 17 again, 21, 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street, 27 Dresses, 500 Days of Summer, A Cinderella Story, A Walk to Remember, About Time, Accepted, Across the Universe, Agent Cody Banks, The Age of Adeline, Amazing Grace, American Dreams, Anastasia, Angels and Demons, Aquamarine, Argo, Atonement, August Rush, Baby Mama, Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to talk about the movies that I watched for the first time this month. There were only 4 of them. So the first one is 50-50. It was funny. I enjoyed it very much. It was also very heartfelt, and I really liked Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And I think I really also liked the fact that this was based off of a true story. I think it was based off the true story of either the director or the producer, someone. But this movie is about a guy who is diagnosed with cancer, and it's just about his journey through recovery. I liked it. So I gave this movie 3.5 out of 5 stars. So the next movie is Allegiant. Now, I do enjoy the book series. Granted, I do not like the book Allegiant. It was a horrible book. So I wasn't really expecting much out of the movie. And also I heard so many terrible things about this movie. But I figure since I'm invested in it anyway, because I read all the books and I watched Divergent, I watched Insurgent, I figured I'm invested, I may as well just watch Allegiant. And I have to say, I didn't hate it as much as everybody else did. And I know this is supposed to have a part 2, but there is no part 2. The part 2 is now going to be like a TV movie because that's how bad this movie went in the theaters. But I didn't hate it. Like, I actually kind of got into it, and I don't know why everyone hated it so much. Maybe that's just me and I'm not seeing it, but I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. The next movie I watched was Beauty and the Beast, the new one that's out in theaters. I loved it. It was so spot on with the cartoon version, and it also filled in some of the plot holes that were in the original Beauty and the Beast. I also watched this movie with Hannah and Kara, who are 2 of my best friends out here. I love them to death, and it was really great seeing this movie with them. This seriously was amazing. Everyone needs to go out and see this movie. I gave this movie 5 out of 5 stars. So good. And the last movie that I watched for the first time this month was Almost Famous. I don't know if you can tell, but this is autographed. You can kind of see the autographs right there. The reason I bought this movie is because I got to meet Kate Hudson, and I was like, crap, I forgot to bring the movies that she's in that I have already for her to sign, so I just quickly bought this. So I was like, this one I don't have, so I bought it. Kate Hudson is amazing, by the way. Love Kate Hudson. And so now I finally got the chance to watch it, and again, I liked it. This was one of those movies where I didn't think I was actually gonna like it. I just bought it again because Kate Hudson. I wanted her to sign something for me. So this teenager goes on the road with this band, like this rock band, and he's doing an article for Rolling Stone for the band, and so he gets to go on tour with the band, but he kind of lives the band's life with them and sees how the band interacts with each other, and then, like, you know, writes an article about it. But there's also this girl, Penny Lane, played by Kate Hudson. She's not a groupie. They call themselves Band-Aids. But there's also like a love story along with it. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I gave this movie 4 out of 5 stars. Now on to my favorite moments of the month. There aren't many because I didn't do a whole lot this month, but I do have 3 favorite moments. Number 1, I went to the beach and had like a little modeling photo shoot with my roommate and her boyfriend, and it was super fun. I'd never been to this beach before. It was El Matador Beach, and they have these rock formations that look really cool and great for pictures. But I also just love going to the beach. I don't actually go to the beach as often as I should since I live so close to it, but it was really, really fun, and I enjoyed taking pictures. And it was difficult at first because I am not comfortable in my body. I mean, I love being in front of the camera, but once I was in my bathing suit and like in front of the camera, that was what kind of like worried me at first, because I was not comfortable. Because I'm not comfortable in my body. But I really enjoyed this experience because it kind of helped me get out of my comfort zone and become comfortable with my body. I don't know, it was really fun. Second favorite moment, I think you know it's gonna be, I went skiing. I went on a ski trip. I went on vacation. I had so much fun. It's funny too because I'd only ever gone skiing once before, and I was horrible at it and I hated it. And I will say at the very beginning of the ski trip I was horrible at it and I hated it. But I started getting better and I started really enjoying it, and I just had so much fun. I also really enjoyed the people that I was with, but I was mainly there because my best friend from high school invited me, and he was there with all his friends from San Francisco. Some of them I already met, some of them I was just meeting for the first time. I even had a blast not skiing, just hanging out with all of them. I definitely want to do it again, but first I need money so I can do it again. My third favorite moment is when I went to a concert with Hannah. We went to a concert for Hippocampus, which I had never heard of them before, but it's Hannah's favorite band and she had an extra ticket, so she was like, come with me, and I was like, you know what, I'm free, let's go do it. And it was really fun. The guys put on a really great show. We made some friends in the audience as well. Their sound was kind of similar to one of my other favorite bands, so it wasn't hard to like them. But yeah, no, it was totally fun. So thank you, Hannah. Now we're on to my favorite thing. Now I have a lot of favorite things. I don't know why, but I just had a lot of favorite things this month. First favorite thing this month is this. Probably can't really see it that well, but it is a lip moisturizer. I guess it's called Belle, and it's by King Gravel. This is one of my favorite things because while I was skiing in Tahoe, my lips were getting very chapped. So I packed this lip moisturizer, and it definitely helped with the dry lips and making sure they don't get too chapped. My next favorite thing is an app on the phone, and it's called Bumble. Bumble is a dating app. The reason why this is one of my favorite things this month is not because it's working or it's worked. The reason I have it on here is because it's really fun to look through all the guys and look at all their pictures and look at their bio and to like swipe right, swipe left, like that whole thing. It's really fun to do. Another one of my favorite things this month is no longer a favorite thing because it's broken, but it was a favorite thing this month, and that is this thing. It is the Flash Ice Cube. It doesn't flash anymore, so it's no longer fun. But what this does is this, you put it in your drink and it just starts flashing a bunch of different colors. It'll flash like red, blue, green. Once it wasn't wet anymore, it would stop flashing. And then again, you put it in your drink and it got wet and it would start flashing again. It doesn't work anymore, so that's really upsetting to me because I loved this thing. Another one of my favorite things this month was dance videos. And this might be one of my favorite things for the next coming months, but dance videos on YouTube are so fun to watch. I have watched so many of them. The reason why they are my favorite things this month is because I taught myself some of the dances. I taught myself 2 of the dances that I had obsessively watched on YouTube. And it was so much fun. It was such a great cardio workout, so that's kind of now my cardio workout instead of running on a treadmill, which has become very boring lately. Now I teach myself dances from YouTube videos, and it's really fun. The ones I taught myself were WTF, choreography by Trisha Miranda, and Party Favors, choreography by Jojo Gomez. My next favorite thing this month is a song, and it's the song Stay by Zedd. I always love Zedd. Zedd always comes out with great songs, but this one just like really tops the cake. This was also the theme song for my ski trip. Every single night we played this song and just danced to it. It was so fun. And we listened to it on like the road trips, and I love this song, and I still am obsessed with this song. I can't stop listening to it. It is just so fun. And my last favorite thing this month is this. This is Gerard's Light Champagne Dressing. I am not a huge salad person, but I've probably eaten more salads this month than I have in my entire life. Like, I think I've literally eaten a salad every day. And it's all because of this dressing. This dressing is phenomenal. So I would put this with my salad, plus I'd also add feta cheese and croutons, and sometimes I'd add bacon. It just really made me love salad. Definitely put this on your salad and it will change your world. And that was my month of March. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out January's and February's as well. And I will see you guys very, very soon.